Gosh, there's so many of you. Most of you are in Hawaii, but I see Darren Joy. You're in California, logging on. And Giselle is in California, logging on. So thanks to you guys for coming. I know it's late at night. Welcome to your March team call. I kind of shared with you guys in the invitation, but this is going to be a pretty simple call. I know like the other calls are pretty lengthy, and I just really wanted to make sure that we touch base. We're always touching base at least once a month. I want to make sure that you guys feel really connected to your team and that you are part of a team. I know it can feel sometimes lonely doing this business, especially if you're doing this business at home with your kids. You're a stay-at-home mom doing your business, and you do phone calls, one-on-one phone calls, and you do online classes. And so I know the connection is really important, and not feeling alone in your efforts in doing your business, and talking to somebody other than your mentor, and talking to a group and feeling like you are in this movement with more than just you, right? And so I hope you guys love the team call and love that there's a connection there. But welcome to March. I know, hi Kayla. Hi Elise. Okay, I'm just copying what Giselle is chatting. Hi to everyone. You guys. Okay. I know February was huge. I hope you guys aren't too hungover from pushing to your goals in February as you guys are moving into March. I can tell some of you aren't hungover because I see your enrollments coming in. So I just, I want to make sure that I like kind of share with you guys. It's March 7th. Some of you are really, like, you guys are really, like, the beginning of the month really fuels you. And that's awesome. And some of you, I know it takes a little bit to start to plan out your month, and then you start running. But everyone has their own pace and everything. But I do want to acknowledge, Kristen already has 3 enrollments this month. You are not hungover from February. Kristen has 3 enrollments. Rianne has 2 enrollments. Others of you who have already started enrolling this month is Calais and Holly and Victoria, Tiana, Liz, and Wailea, who is new. I don't know who Wailea is. She's on Naomi's team. But congrats, you guys, for really kicking off your month strong. How is everyone else feeling? Are you guys feeling pumped for March? Or are some of you who hit a new rank hungover? Tired, hungover. Okay. How are you guys overcoming it? Does anyone want to share? Somebody who's hungover, can you share? Otherwise, I'm going to call on Aiko. Aiko, okay, you hit a new rank. Huge, congratulations. Aiko's our first platinum. She always with you guys. I'm always like, you guys, well deserved. Every time you guys have hit that new rank, I'm so proud of you. But well deserved. Congrats to Aiko. But how are you feeling, and what is your best advice, and what are you doing to overcome your hungoverness from platinum? I'm putting you on the spot.
Well, thank you. Still getting over my cold because I had a bad cold ending the month. So, but I'm just tired because maybe because I was sick too, and I had to like get through it. And once you reach the higher ranks, though, it shifts. Your business totally shifts, and I'm so proud of my team. Charity, Christy, and Joy. There were my qualifiers that hit silver to get me to platinum. It was a team effort, I never do it alone. So that's where, like I said, the higher ranks, you have to really step into that leader role and really help your team, mentor your builders, love on them, and you want them to reach their goals as well. So, yeah, it was great that I hit platinum, but I think we should be celebrating their silver more, I feel, because that's how I hit platinum. But more than that, it's just I'm so proud that I was able to build a team that really trusts in me. And I was telling them on my mentor calls today with them that, we're so lucky to be under Ashley because this whole business is about duplication and you want to be her, right? Like you want to do what she does. And we're just so blessed to be a part of that and that we can learn from the best. So I'm so glad that there's so many people here tonight because it just shows like our team is growing and everybody's so excited and everybody embraces each other's and it celebrates each other's rank advancements, all the little, it seems small that it's like we're cheering you on for your enrollments, but that's where, that's the foundation. That's the small stuff that gets you to the big stuff where she's top enrolled, guys. I mean, so enrollments is huge. And so that Kristen got 3 already, that's amazing. So go you guys. But I don't want to talk about myself because that's weird. I'm not into talking about me. But
okay, your hangover. How are you gonna overcome the hangover?
Oh, so yeah, I did start off, and I didn't do any classes or anything. I'm just kind of recovering. I just had a breakthrough last night and talked to my husband about how I'm just in awe that I have 3 silvers. That's crazy to me. And that it's about them. It was about them this week, trying to check in today with their goals. And then mine kind of fall into place thereafter. And I try to figure out and shift my priorities. But I want to go back to my original pipes and enroll and do classes. Sorry. Because a lot of the times, yeah, it does become all about them. But then I want to get back to, doing my little steps to get me to where I need to be in my business. So, because I like just doing classes. To tell you the truth, I haven't done a class in a long time. I'm doing pre-elite with Michelle and Sherilyn that are both on this call. And it got me back into doing classes all the time because I'm teaching for them and then I'm doing my own. And I like that because I took a break for a while because I was trying to help my leaders and stuff. But so that's what I want to kind of concentrate on this month, taking a break from like the push and trying to every day check my numbers multiple times a day, like all of that. I want to just take a break from it a little bit. And I just want to like do classes, talk to people. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was great advice. I mean, just like taking that time to just sit with like, wow, I just hit this huge rank and I need to you have to celebrate. And then like making that game plan of like, okay, now how am I going to keep my business going? But for the rest of you who are pretty new, or haven't hit, those silver and above yet, you guys don't have hangovers, which is really nice. Unless it was like from something personal, like the holidays. But like definitely stay consistent, you guys. Like best advice I can give you: every time you end the month, end it really strong, and then start off the next month really strong and really excited because you guys are here for a reason. You have your why. If you haven't really developed your why yet, please work on developing your why because that's what's going to make you show up for your business every single day consistently. I'm like seeing new faces, so I want to make sure I know who they are. Kayla, you're enrolled to Jalen, right? She told me about you. So awesome. Jen is new. Hi, Jen. And JC, have you come to a call before? Welcome. JC is Christy's qualifier. And yeah, I think I know everybody else. But hi. Okay. I was gonna say one more thing, but I lost track already. Eiko hitting platinum. How are you guys with your first week of March? You guys doing okay? Kristen's like, yep, I'm good. 3 enrollments. I love it. Seriously. Okay. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say was, I went to leadership retreat last year, and you guys know the Essential Mermaid, who now renamed herself as Citrine and Sage. I don't know if you guys know her, but when I first started using oils, she was someone that I loved to follow because she made oils so much fun and her hair was blue, and like she's not like me at all. We're not similar at all, but I loved her energy. And she spoke at leadership retreat, and what she said, the best advice she could give was celebrate every little thing. And you celebrate every little thing with your team as well. And you celebrate your team, you celebrate your builders, you celebrate your leaders. And so I love that Aiko was like, you know, those little those enrollments, they're not little. Like those are huge. And so we have to acknowledge those, and congrats to you guys already. We started off this month with a bang. Everyone else is good with like focusing and setting their goals and using your guides. Okay. Does anyone else want to talk or share about how February went and how you're kicking off your March? Don't be shy. Okay, it's okay if you guys don't want to share. Eventually, when you guys get super comfortable. When you get super comfortable, you're gonna talk all the time. Yeah, Charity?
I feel like Charity would, but she just stepped off camera right when you asked.
Where's Charity?
There she is. Charity, do you want to talk? Because you stepped off. And I was like, Charity would probably talk.
Oh my gosh, I always talk. Okay, what are we talking about?
So I was like, does anyone want to share how their February went and how you're kicking off March really strongly? Advice. But I know that not everyone is like, a lot of people here are new, and so they're not as comfortable as you are yet. So I'm gonna have you share.
Oh, okay. You guys should, don't be ashamed sharing, by the way. Even when I first started, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to share. And I didn't know what I was talking about. And I would cry a lot and be super embarrassed. But yeah, so.
We cry a lot here.
Yeah, I did. And I didn't even know half the people. I'd be crying. And I'm like, oh my God, I just cried in front of a whole bunch of people I don't know. So you just got to go before you're ready. I think that's my best. My best advice. But yeah, February was great. It was pushing. Then we had BOGO. It was kind of like this halfway mark for me, right? Like, oh, what's my goal? Like, am I okay with Premiere? And then I made the decision with the push from Aiko, like, no, I'm going to solidify silver. So that was like a huge push with the team. And then a little hungover for March in the beginning. So it just kind of started this week. But just the whole momentum of solidifying silver and knowing what consistent steps I needed to take every single day, like reaching out, and not reaching out like at the end of the month. It's like making a conscious effort to like touch bases because you're building relationships. Just kind of set a really good momentum for March and just kind of keeping consistent with those steps, right? Those pipes, doing your pipes and stuff like that. So yeah, got leadership to look forward to. And like I said, just that energy and momentum, and seeing like Aiko hit platinum and they both killing it, Aiko and Ashley killing it while they were sick. It just kind of was like, well, yeah, anything's possible, right, guys? So I guess that's like mindset. But yeah, just keeping the momentum and the energy going for March.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing, you guys. I know I put you on the spot, but Okay. So some things that I really wanted to share with you guys is I've been working really hard on a couple sections on my website, and it's for you guys, like all of you. And I created a members area, which used to be called a class archive. And I really want to start making even just regular videos of like how to make a roller and, just the basics, and really put information in of what is going to help our customers, whether they're enrolled to me or you. We're all part of this team. And the best thing I can do is support you guys and your customers. And we're here to build a pipeline. We're here to build connections. And so it does not make sense for us to enroll and they don't order again, right? That's not building your pipeline. So what's building your pipeline is, it's the society. It's the same, the society, but it's one word. The password. But the thing about the support is that you really want to have things in place to support your team to always use their oils and also be educated on this wellness lifestyle so that they expand from oils to products, products including the cleaning, natural cleaning, the self-care, the skincare, the all of the products, right? And the supplements, especially because those supplements is a 30-day supply. And when you get, there's a secret, it's not a secret, but the best advice that I've heard from presidential diamonds, double diamonds, all of those really high ranking people is the difference between, okay, I might word it wrong. I'm just going to say the secret is all of your customers on Lifelong Vitality Pack. And so when I went to leadership last year, I listened to a whole spiel on all these different people giving their spiels on how they talk about LLV. I did email that to you guys last year, but I should probably send that out again since we have so many new members. So yeah, just know that. Those are some advice. I'm going to share with you the website. And so again, like this is for all of you. I do this for you guys. I have a lot of customers, and so I wanted to figure out a way to really support them, but that also includes you guys. Okay, so I do have the Gold Drop members area, right? So golddropsociety.com. Every single member on our team, enroll to me, enroll to you. They can go to this Gold Drop members area. The password is the society, one word, the society. And I have a start here. And you know what I linked? It's not me. It's Isla Love's Facebook group. Have you guys seen that she put a unit? She named her units learning. And if you get your new members there, it walks them through all the different membership benefits that they have. It walks them through how to set up their LRP orders, how to order, what is a product of the month. It just walks them through all of that stuff. And so this is something I didn't create, our upline created. And I want to make sure that we all utilize what is available to us, because we each are so unique and we have so much to offer that if your uplines are offering something that you don't have to offer, you can offer something else. And that's going to create so much value to you and your team, and why people are going to sign up with you. Obviously, you want to make sure you have a good connection, because you don't want people signing up with you if they don't really trust you. But I feel like when there's systems in place from your uplines, you have so much more time to create that connection with them, instead of, oh, let's talk about this, and let's talk about your membership, and let's talk about this, when you can send them to these things. And you can really concentrate on, how can I provide the best customer service to this person? I want to write down their wants, their needs. I want to write down their personal life. How many kids do they have? Where do they work? Because I need to know all that in order for me to treat them like my best customer. And then you use the resources that you have from your uplines. So yeah, so we're starting at start here. And you have the Isla Love Facebook group. I personally, does everyone have Facebook? Kind of, some of you. I know we used to use that in high school and we kind of stopped a little bit. But the reason why I reactivated was for this Facebook group. And it's just that really great added layer of support, because if Miley has a really great Facebook group, and Noelle does, has a class archive, and then I have a class archive, and it's just like, and I show up on Instagram, and then you show up how you show up for your customers. There's just so many points of contact that is available to your customers that give them this really nice, well-rounded support. And Facebook is so different from Instagram, because you're creating that community of like, people are able to comment and ask questions and all that. So when you get them into that Facebook group, you're adding so much value to them and to their membership. So definitely have people, either if you don't have Facebook, create one just for this. If you aren't active, reactivate just for this. It's so worth it. Like I've seen people ask or share different stories on how they used oils for their kids' cough, because they've been coughing for 2 weeks. So what has worked for you guys? And so on a customer level, that is a really great supportive group system there. Otherwise, I created like, I have a wholesale membership. Now what? And this is actually what I send out in my welcome emails when I enroll new people. And then I have a whole list of resources. Where do I go to place an order? What is LRP? And then down here, I have some class archives. Something really cool for you guys, because you're all builders, is that you can watch these classes and like learn as a customer, of course, because the better customer that you are, the better builder you will be, right? The more stories that you have to share of personal experiences using these products, the better it is for your business. So you can definitely use this for your personal benefit of learning, but you can also use it for your personal benefit of training on how to do a class, on how you want to do a class. You might not even like how I do a class, but at least you see an example and you're like, okay, she does it that way, I'm going to do it this way. You know what I mean? And you can see my PowerPoints, and if you don't like my PowerPoint, create your own style. So it just gives you that really good example, and you guys can use it for training. I was gonna say, I use Noelle's. Are you guys comfortable doing business overviews? Okay, I was never comfortable doing them. Noelle, my upline, was doing them every other week live at lunchtime. I went to every single one because it helped me train and be confident in doing it with others. So just know that, you know, like the more that you watch, the more that you listen, the more that you take an accountability of like, I'm here to learn how to do a class, then you're going to start to see things differently than just taking a class, and you're going to apply it to your business. But yeah, so I have some class archives. I plan to definitely expand, but just know that these are the classes that I've done. I do classes from experience. So I did an essential oils for fertility, birth, and babies because that's what I went through. And it was so fresh in my mind that I was able to share that in a class. Otherwise, I also did one just with pregnancy, using oils with pregnancy. So yeah, that's all here. And then I have a link here that links to all of doTERRA's classes. So they can go view doTERRA's library of classes. And then if you're thinking about the business opportunity, click on this link, which is also the join the team. And you guys probably you want to send your people here if you want, just to give them some information, because remember I told you, so I have my whole business story. And if you don't want to share my business story with your people, that's okay. But if you want that upline support of, this is my upline, she's a diamond, here's her business story, read it, let me know what you think. Here's some information, go through this. See if you are looking for this opportunity and if this is a good fit for you. And then you scroll down and I have Noelle's business overview. Remember I told you guys, I watched it over and over and over to train myself in how to do a business overview. I love her so much. I asked her if I could please use it on my website. And that's what's so great about this upline support, you know? So you can send your people to watch this business overview if you're not comfortable doing it yet, and then ask them what they thought. Otherwise, you can actually just share the link so that if you don't want to send them to my page, you can click on this, copy and paste it to them and have them watch it. I do have this like form that I have people fill out. So if that's your person, you probably don't want them to fill it out, but you can use it as an example of what questions you want to ask them as you're heading into a business overview or as you're heading into a phone call with them, and see if this could really be for them. Because you definitely want to, I wouldn't say like you want to interview them, but it kind of is an interview of like, is this business really for you? And what are you looking for? And I want to make sure that this is the right decision for you. And I want to make sure that I'm here to support you. And I want to make sure that we also get along and that your goals line up with doTERRA as well. Okay. So that is available for you guys to either use or look at how you want to talk to people about the business. And then I spent a lot of time on this. Go drop builders and sharers page. Your password is an affirmation. I want it to be an affirmation, something super positive. It's I am golden. And so you'll have access to this page. And this is for anyone, like, I mean, not anyone, you guys have to be on our team. Let's keep it exclusive to our team. Anyone who wants to build or share, you can actually send them to this. I actually launched a bunch of builders within the last couple months, trying to use doTERRA's Empowered Success page. And it was just, it's great, but I felt like there's so much missing. And so what I did was I made a welcome and I broke it up into sections, and Empowered Success is one of the sections. Okay. So you can kind of see like there's a getting started area. And I'm telling you right here, you know, make sure that your LRP template is always at 100 PV, because I feel like that's not really clear sometimes. Make sure your template is at 100 PV, and you always place a 100 PV order each month so that you get paid. You know, and that's number one right there. And so I want to make sure that's super clear, and I don't feel like there's something out there that makes all of these steps really clear for you yet. And so that's why I made this like one hub. Everything is right here. I want you guys to start with why. Like, why are you here? Before really jumping into business training. Setting your goals, then getting familiar with the page of Success Check-in, and know that you want to use it weekly to really track how you are doing in your business. And see, I wouldn't say like where you're falling. Yeah, I would. Like where you're falling short, or where you want to be better at. Or, you know, I'm not really hitting my goals. Like what am I missing? You guys fill this out weekly, you're going to see what you're missing. Oh, I'm spending way too much time presenting, not enough time enrolling. Or I'm setting up all these classes, but I'm actually not really getting people there. And so I need to work on that skill of inviting. Okay. So this is Success Check-in is a weekly thing that you're going to want to do and fill out. Understanding the compensation plan is really important as you strategize your business. And so that's here. And then it goes into your Empowered Success training. Okay. I did do a basic Empowered Success training. So you guys can watch that and then go through the guides on your own. And then Noelle and I did a whole launch series, 5 calls. And so as you guys work through your launch guide, so you're not, I know sometimes you guys look at your guides. I know you guys do this. Look at your guides, you're like, oh my God, I have the live guide, I have the share guide, I have the build guide, I have the launch guide. I have no idea what to do with this. And even if I tell you, watch the video on the website, you're still like, I still have no idea what's going on. And so when you get to that launch guide, that is really the launch of your business. And if you are not elite yet, you're using launch guide every single month. And if you want to relaunch and kind of like develop your pipes more, you're going to want to launch again, right? So this is all here for you. There's 5 videos, and it walks you through the entire launch guide so that you can have a successful launch to your business, and you can launch every single month until you solidify elite. And then you can use it again if you want to bring in, you want to develop your skills and bring in 3,000 PV a month. Okay. While you guys are chatting. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like it. I interviewed Kristen. Yes, I did. So yeah, I said, you know, I kind of want to interview people for sure. You know, I'm glad you liked it and I didn't scare you. Okay. I'm glad that you guys like the Isla Love Facebook. Awesome. Okay. So just so you guys know, go drop members page. The password is the society. And the builders page is I am golden. Obviously it goes with the name so that you guys can remember it a little bit easier. Alrighty, after that, I have a whole section on personal development and why it's important and some suggestions, even some books that aren't on this personal development list. Okay. I even listed some of my favorite people to follow. doTERRA high rankers and powerful women in inspiration. If you guys go on Instagram, which I know you guys do, fill your Instagram with positive, uplifting women, empowering women, high-ranking leaders in doTERRA if you want to be a high rank. You know, it's kind of like fulfilling your your space with what you want to be. Like did you guys do your dream boards? A lot of you did them with me last month, but those of you who didn't come, did you do the link? Did you do my recording and get your dream board done? That's what you want to surround yourself with, right? You're doing your dream board, you're putting it up, and you're filling your space with where you want to be and where you want to go. And then you're getting that in your mind, you're envisioning it, and you're working every day towards those goals. If you missed dream boarding, I have it down here for you. So don't worry, dream boarding is here. And you guys, that's a terrible picture. You guys, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, but the point is that I created videos for you. Okay, so those of you who are enrolled to me, we will have a mentorship schedule until we're ready to transition you into the leader of the leg that you're on, or whatever you feel comfortable with. And that's going to be obviously a case-by-case basis, because I want to make sure that you guys have that really good foundation to business training and you have that connection with a mentor. And then you stay connected to your mentor moving forward, or a mentor, silver leader and above, of course. Okay. Otherwise, I have some like quick chats and calls. I even talk about making sure you guys are qualifying for your commissions, inspiration, new year, time blocking advice. And then remember I did that social media series, the social media training series, you guys, it's all here. All of it's here. So how to create your social media, how to do flash shots and product shots, how to make graphics. I saved all of it and I put it all here for you guys. And then the last one is how to be authentic. That's really important, okay? How to be authentic on your social media. And then after that, I have every single team call. I don't have every single one right now, but moving forward, every single one from here, I will put into a little library on this link. Otherwise, continued business training. All the business training videos with Noelle, our Diamond Upline. The Isla Love Builders and Sharers Facebook group is a really good resource. Then there's a Premier and Above Leaders Facebook group with Isla Love. Then there's a 7-day skill up. So a program that you guys can do for 7 days to develop your skills even more. doTERRA University, Strength Finders, for part of doTERRA, right? Strength Finders, did everyone take their Strength Finders test? Yeah, awesome. Okay, some of you didn't, and I know some of you are brand new. That's gonna be part of doing your business for sure. Just know that there's Go Drop team calls, and I will always invite you on email. Otherwise, every Tuesday, there's a business lunch with Maile in her Zoom. She's our Blue Diamond upline. That's available to you guys. And Wednesday business trainings with Noelle, that's available to you guys. And so just know, like, you guys are starting businesses or you have businesses and you're getting free support and business training and all that. And it's just such an amazing culture to be with doTERRA, because I don't really know what other business you can start. That's your own, that's all your own. And you get free business advice and mentorship and business training, you know? So it's pretty awesome. And I love that Maile and Noelle are as involved with us as they are. Otherwise, I know I emailed you guys, but if you ever want to use Go Drop Society incentives, like incentives, smart business incentives, guys. So like to help people enroll and they get a little roller, or you want to include one of my rollers in your membership packets, new member packets, or you want to use incentives to get people on LRP or wholesale class, whatever, you guys can always order that stuff at wholesale price from me. Otherwise, you have a 10% off code to shop in my store. And that's all for you guys. So I hope you guys like it. Does it look good? I know a lot of you are figuring out, you guys are stepping into leadership and you guys are stepping into mentorship. A lot of you are pretty brand new in that, whether you are a premier or an elite or a silver, I know you guys, and even golds, it's a lot to figure out, like, how are you gonna launch new builders? It's already hard enough of like, how do I get new customers, and how do I get people to my class, and I'm enrolling people, and now I gotta share the business opportunity. So I know that this can be really helpful as you guys are launching builders. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Alrighty. And then I have some new builders on this call that I wanted to make sure I ran through this with you. Yay! Okay. Remember I said Noelle does Wednesday lunch business trainings. Okay. Then Miley does Tuesday lunch business trainings. And she actually put it on her website. Miley is a blue diamond. It's pretty high. She wasn't really like giving us much besides Facebook before, and I didn't really know if how I would feel, or how if it would be just too much to do all the business lunches. But honestly, you guys, it is so awesome. Like, just her advice and how she speaks as a blue diamond, and you can just see the journey that she's been on in the way that she carries herself and in the topics that she presents at these business lunches, and how put together everything is. And so I hope you guys take advantage of it. Otherwise, she created this library, and it's on her Isla Love page under leader support or something like that. And the password is One Love. And she has this complete 2-hour business training here if you want to watch it. Otherwise, the first business lunch for this month was about the incentive trip. And she not only shared best tips, she had me share on how to win the incentive trip, or how I won anyway. Because I am the only person on our entire team who's won the incentive trip. I didn't go. I gifted it to Noelle and Joe. And so they shared their experience that they had at incentive trip. So that's all in this call, in this recording. But the best part is that she created trackers for us. And here's a link. You click on this tracker and you print it out, and you can already start tracking your points for the incentive trip. Okay, so I've already printed mine out. So if it started this month. So anyone that you enroll 100 PV or more, or any kit or higher, any kit at all, you get so many points, and you start adding them. You get them on, so like for me, if I had someone enroll here, I got 2 points for March. When I get them to do LRP in April, I get another 2 points. If they do LRP in May, I get another 2 points. And so you're just gonna add each person that you enroll between March and August. And just kind of know that if you enroll someone in August, that's it, that's the end. But you enroll people March, April, May, June, then you also get points for getting them on LRP the following months. Okay. Anybody know about the incentive trip? Anybody curious about it? Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't into it. When I heard about it. When I heard about incentive trip, I was like, I don't know, do I want to go to that? Do I want to? I didn't really go for it. Also, I shared my whole story in that business training that you guys can watch. But I want an incentive trip, you guys. It is possible. And just hearing the experience that Joe and Noelle had, and I love that Miley shared, like, if you have a family and you use that as a family trip and you go on that family trip, that's the best type of family trip to be at, because you're surrounded by doTERRA people. The entire resort is doTERRA people. It's not like a whole bunch of strangers and you and your family. It's like you can trust every single person there. And so I love that. And not a lot of people go on family trips. And so you can use that as your family trip for the year. But it's just doTERRA out, and you have doTERRA swag, and the founders are there, like playing beach volleyball with you, and you do a service project. And so, oh, I thought you guys were excited about it. You guys are just talking about how it could be in Jamaica. But
No, but that's why, because Shannon said it's at Waikoloa and it's going to Sandalwood Farmers. That's something separate? It's not incentive trip, right? It cannot be.
I heard that it was.
What?
I didn't
Okay,
look
cool,
at it because
but
I don't want to
nah,
spoil
maybe I'll wait for Jamaica. No.
because you know when we go to leadership, they announce it. So that's why I didn't.
Wow.
I like heard it and I was like, I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Oh, so there's a spoiler on this call. Dang. Oh, I die, Shannon.
It's announced at leadership, so we don't know yet. So in case you guys are lost right now, leadership is split it up into West Coast and East Coast, and the East Coast one is running right now. So any information that they're posting is like before we get to see it, because we're going to the West Coast one next in 10 days. Sorry, I should have shared in the beginning of this call. Let's not talk about leadership. Anyways, I don't know where it is. It might be Waikoloa. We don't know. Damn, I hope not, because we live on the next island.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, I don't want to be disappointed, but like I'm totally disappointed. Sorry, but
We can.
I literally was just texting my sister about Waikoloa. No joke. Oh my god. I mean, that's cool. Good luck, you guys. I'm rooting for you guys. I'm serious.
I mean, that's
It's not me. I'm good. I'm gonna wait for Jamaica.
you guys. We can go to Waikoloa on the Norm. I can't do this. I'm shook right now.
I mean, it can't be in a country that we have doTERRA people. That's weird. You know what I mean? Like,
That is kind of weird.
oh well. Well, it's there
No,
already. It's not. We're not guessing, right? It got announced.
It's still all paid for. So just know that when you win this incentive trip, your meals are paid for. Everything's paid for. The only thing you have to pay for is your flight. And if it is on another island, that is freaking cheap for us. So that's kind of cool. We can use miles. Oh my god, I'm like really thrown off right now. I go. Anyways, incentive trip. No, I honestly, like, you guys, please go for that incentive trip. And watch that recording that I showed you guys that Miley did on like the best tips of how to win it and what's so great about it and all that kind of stuff. Okay. You guys are so funny. I'm dying right now. Okay. Otherwise, leading into leadership, did you guys know there's a leadership retreat? Are you guys aware of it? Okay. Some of you are brand new. Leadership retreat is so doTERRA has two big events a year. One is doTERRA Convention, where they release all the new products for the year. They have a lot of scientific talk, a lot of information on sourcing, a lot of crying, like tons of crying, like you cry the whole time you're there. And they just mess with your heart. They're just like pulling on every single heartstring that you have in your body. But convention is amazing, okay? And then there's leadership. And the difference, you guys, I know it's hard with families and husbands sometimes and getting their support. I have to explain to my husband every single time because he's like, why do you have to go on two trips? I'm like, one is convention, it's so different, and one is leadership. And leadership is more business training and business talk. And you hear from diamonds, blue diamonds, and presidential diamonds speak and give you their best advice for your business. And last year we had 1 day of breakouts per rank. So I was in the gold platinum breakout, and we got advice specific to gold and platinums. But this year it's breakout sessions that we get to register for. So we get to choose what we want to attend. So that's kind of exciting. And leadership is only for silver rank and above. You have to be silver rank to be invited to it. And so it's something that's really cool to aim for, is that I want to go to leadership. So I want to be silver by the end of this year, by December. So that you guys can get to leadership. Aiko is going, and Charity is going, and I'm going for our team this year. And I promise you, follow us on Instagram and we will keep you updated. And when we come back, we will do an April team call to share with you guys what we learned at leadership. They usually announce the incentive trip. They usually give us a lot of business advice. And I love leadership for what it is, but this year it's like crazy. There's some a lot of company updates, some new products, and Rachel Hollis is going to be there, which I'm like blown away. I actually asked my husband, I was like, I love this girl. I need to go to her whatever conventions that she has. And he was like, okay, all right. And like, that's a separate trip to invest in. And he said yes. And I was like, guess what? I saved you a trip. She's going to come to me. She's going to come to doTERRA Leadership. So she's our keynote speaker, which is really exciting. So we will share with you guys what goes on at Leadership in our next team call. Is anyone interested in going to convention? Okay. Anyone have any questions about convention or what it is or why you want to go and why it's freaking amazing? You guys, it's amazing. Okay, good. Please, you guys, like, you want to go, please make it happen. I know that things come up. I know that a lot of you have kids. Start planning now. Talk to your partners now. Start saving now, okay? Mila is doing a business lunch. She's way more organized than me. And so I would say, please make it, if you want to go to convention, make her business lunch at the end of this month, Tuesday at noon on the 26th. She's going to completely go over what convention is, how much money you need, what you need to save for, what are all the dates to register for tickets and all that. So please come to that lunch if you guys want to come to convention. Otherwise, I want to give you guys some like basics. We normally register on April 1st at 8 a.m. and everything sells out, everything. Sometimes the system shuts down and sometimes you're waiting for a long time. So that's something that you want to put on your calendar. Please don't hold me to April 1st, but that's normally what it is. So wait for that date to be released. What we're buying right away is our convention ticket, which is normally $169. That includes all 3 days. It includes just the amazing experience that it is. And then you do another, if you want to go to Gala, which is where you see all the diamonds and the blue diamonds and the presidential diamonds walk, the new ones. So I'm sure we'll have new ones. Maybe I go. Whoever wants to be diamond by July. You guys will see the diamonds and the blue diamonds and the presidential diamonds walking on this purple carpet. I went as a silver and I cried so much because I knew that I wanted to be there. And I made it happen, you guys. A lot of you know, but a lot of you are new. I made it happen and I walked as a diamond this past year. I'm not going to say last year because it was like really, saying last year makes it sound so far away, but it just happened. So whether or not you are a diamond walking down, you're going to want to be there because you're going to want to envision you and seeing what's possible in like, I could be a diamond one day and I get to walk down this purple carpet and everyone throws confetti on me. Like, that's a dream come true. So you walk slow and you soak that in and you tell people to throw more confetti on me and take lots of pictures. So there's a separate ticket for Gala and it's usually $75. And then you do another ticket for campus tour, which is $10. So just know that April 1st, that's what we're normally spending money on, is just your convention ticket, your Gala ticket, and your campus tour ticket. Otherwise, between April and September, you're going to want to book your flights, kind of watch the rates, but you can probably get a round trip flight from here to Utah. There is one nonstop flight. You're going to want to book it early so that you're not ended up like it's not booked. But $400 to $600 for a round trip flight. Kind of note that. And then hotel wise, there's tons of hotels. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have said when you get your tickets for convention, you also book your hotel room. I can book at least 2 hotel rooms for us, for anyone who wants to jump in on that or doesn't, it's okay to be completely honest about finances. If you guys financially cannot put a room on your card, I can do it and you guys can jump in on my room, okay? And I'll just have you guys Venmo me later in September. That way you don't have to put that money up front, because I really want to make sure that you guys get there. So I'm willing to help you guys and work through finances with you so that you guys can get there with us. Okay. Hotel is normally like $320 a night for the nice hotel that we stay at. It's optional. You guys don't have to stay at that nice hotel, but I'm all about it, especially if you're on a business trip and that's your one trip away from your family. The Grand America it's like $320 a night with all the taxes and service fees. You divide it by 2 people, it's $160 each a night, but you can put 2 people per bed. Okay. And then food, I would save around $60 a day. Okay, does that help you guys prepare a little bit for convention? Otherwise, please come to that I Love Business lunch on Tuesday, the 26th at noon in her link. Okay. No, yeah, that hotel is so nice. And it's normally really expensive, and we get this like awesome doTERRA rate. So I've stayed there the last 2 years. Amazing. Do you guys have any other questions? Convention, incentive trip, leadership retreat. I promise you guys, convention is life-changing. Life-changing. You will connect your heart to doTERRA so deep that you develop your why even deeper. It's crazy. Okay. Otherwise, I'll let you guys go. You can always text me if you want to talk about convention. I want to make sure that I can help you guys get there. I take on that role of hosting. So I want to make sure I host you guys and I can give you all the information. Let's make sure you guys get there if you really want to get there. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'll let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed that team call. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming. Yay! It's so quiet. Can you guys unmute yourselves?
Me and Charity.
Yay! Yeah.
Yay!
Me and I go first to yay!
Yay! Thanks, you guys. Next team call, we're going to share our experience at leadership, Charity, Aiko, and I. And we're going to have Aiko share her platinum story and her best advice. And we'll have Charity, Christy, and Joy, hopefully, they want to share some advice. I didn't want to do that to them this call because it's a lot to take in, hitting new ranks. So they can gather their thoughts and come up with their best advice and share that at our next team call in April. Ooh, Jalen, look at your hair. Looks amazing.
I missed it.
Yeah, you're gonna show your screen now, Jalen.
It's
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She has her lashes done.
Yeah, got everything done.
Oh.
Get it,
And
girl.
she's a baby, she looks great.
Yeah.
Like,
Hi.
hi.
Oh.
It's bedtime, hopefully. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not tired. It's 8:56 already.
Yeah. They're late kids. They go to sleep late. But yeah.
You know, Victoria on this call? She somehow gets her kids to sleep at like I think 7:30 or something. All 4 of her kids.
Wow.
Can you
my
teach me your ways?
Seriously. Teach
Because
me
then she
your-
gets time to herself after that. You know, I'm like, I need that. I want to take a bath by myself when nobody bothered me. Opening the shower curtain. But yeah, okay. So next team call, April. You guys, I'm gonna be 9 months pregnant.
You're gonna
I'm
have
ready.
another baby.
That's so crazy. But I'm here. You guys saw me pregnant last time, and I showed up. I'm here, you guys.
You did.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I'm so happy for all of you who hit new ranks in February. Congrats. And all your efforts and all of that to grow your business. And you guys are amazing. And so good luck as you go into March. Please make sure you guys set up your mentor calls. Your mentors are the best. The best. I was doing weekly mentor calls all the way up until 2 months ago. So all the way through Diamond, I did weekly calls with my mentor. It is the best thing. I literally could not have done it without Noelle. Even if I outranked her, like she's my person. And so I want you guys to really take advantage of your mentors who are there for you. They're going to show up for you if you show up for yourself. So just know that. So please fill in your rank planners and send it to them before you have your call. Backing you guys up here. But yeah, Alrighty, I'll let you guys go. Have a good month. Bye.